Well, have a night, Mr. Tom Aspinall, huh? I mean, has it sunk in yet?
I feel like I'm living in a dream at the moment. honestly, that was so good. Like, by far the biggest win in my career. Like, so much respect for Volkov. He's such a serious opponent, and nobody takes him out like that. People don't take out Volkov. Like, he is. I'm special. Like, I'm different, and people need to start realizing.
Yeah. When you were coming to the arena, did you have the feeling like the night is mine, it's going to go my way, or were there still like, he's a veteran, and it is a big crowd, I don't know how I'm going to react?
No, do you know what? As soon as I walked, I've been nervous as hell all day, let me tell you. Yeah. As soon as I walked in the arena, I felt like just a sense of calm come over me. As soon as I walked out, I just felt so calm. I was in the octagon. He's staring across at me, like, wouldn't take his eyes off me. I'm like, bro, I'm going to fucking smash you in a minute, bro. You better take your eyes off me right now. And he just kept staring me down, and I was loving it. Like, I just gave him a little laugh over, and what a great time.
Out of all the things that happened tonight, that has to just feel so good, though, that you were in a situation where you didn't know how Tom was going to react to certain things,
Yes.
and you were beating him up, and he did get up,
Yes.
and these were all questions that were like, how is Tom going to react to these things? So, like, you saying that when you got to the arena, you felt that has to be just a very good feeling moving forward.
It's just another tick off the box, off the mental box. But you know what? All these questions, like, I knew that I could do it. These questions are what you guys are putting, like, I see the comments, you know what I mean? I see people, Tom's never done 5 rounds before, he's never fought someone with that, like, Volkov has more knockout wins than I have fights. Like, it's friggin' ridiculous, it's a mismatch. It's a mismatch on his part. And, like, I just knew that I could do it. Like, I just know that I can beat these guys.
Yeah. We're standing in the back watching the fight, and I'm thinking it in my head, and the guy who's next to me turns over, and he's like, he's just so fast, isn't he? I mean, do you take a lot of confidence from your speed? Do you see guys react like they almost don't even know what to do with your hands?
To be honest with you, I was in first gear because I had in my mind that I'm doing 5. Like, I had that in my mind. My team had it in our minds. Like, the team was even like slow down. That's why I got on top of him. I was throwing the elbows, and I was like, if it was anybody else, I would try and finish. Like, I knew I cut him with the first elbow. I knew I was hurting him with the elbows, and I was like, this is anybody else, I'd try and finish him. But because I've got so much respect for Volkov, I know he's so difficult to finish, I was like, I'm just going to take my time. And I'm just a finisher, man. Like, I can finish anybody, I know I can.
Yeah, that's incredible, because it really was a question of, like, I wanted to ask you, once he was able to get up, and I figured it'd be fine, in your head you were still confident and you smiled at him even at one point. But was there sort of a mental thing? Because when you've hit guys like that before, they have not gotten up, and he got up. Like, was there any kind of mental adjustment?
Not at all. Like, I expected to hit Volkov with some of the hardest punches I've ever hit anybody, and him keep coming at me. Like, I expected that. I would thought I was in for 25 minutes, so that was nice. That was really nice.
You feel like, because we've talked so much about the only thing I'm lacking is experience.
Yeah.
You fought a guy with a ton of experience. You were saying all week, the guy's got 500 fights,
yes.
right? And it did not help him. It did not matter. So in your mind, does that kind of give you a little bit of confidence moving forward? Like, hey, experience is not what I think it is.
Yeah, I mean, I think because I'm a mild-mannered kind of guy and a jokey kind of guy, like, people think that I'm not dangerous or something. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people look past me, maybe because of my personality, because, I don't know, it's because I walk around here like I'm being nice to everybody and stuff. I feel like people look past me, but, like, I'm a serious threat to the whole of the division, and I think it's very rare that you see a finisher like me in any weight, especially the heavyweight division. Like, I can finish guys anywhere, and I've got a million finishes that I've not even shown yet. Like, I've got so much to show, and still nobody knows about it. So that's good times.
Well, obviously, we're talking about a huge high in your life.
Yes.
Can you think back on what was it that you think is the furthest that you ever felt from this? Headlining a card in the O2, and, like, I don't know if that's ever going to happen for me. What was the furthest?
No, having my children was higher than this. Like, I got 3 kids, man. I've got twins and an older boy, and this is a sport. I put my life into this sport, but kids are more important to me than this.
What about like a low? If you thought that maybe I won't be that guy. Like, maybe I won't be the guy who ends up headlining O2. Did you ever feel that, or were you always pretty confident that this moment was going to happen?
I was always pretty confident. Yeah. I just feel like I don't know. Like, when you're truly passionate about something, it's easy for you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I seen a quote. I can't remember who said it. Like, I like quotes, and it was like, your true passion should feel like breathing. Is that natural? And, like, that's what this sport feels like to me. Like, walking out in front of 20,000 people, like, that is my thing. Like, I know it. Like, I know that I can do this thing, and not everybody can, and I can.
Just a couple more. Why Tai?
I'm a big fan of Tai. I love Tai. Like the beer drinking, the big bombs that he throws. He comes for a scrap. He's funny. Like I've never met Tai, but he's my kind of guy. So that's and the crowd reaction. Like after tonight, man, I'm all about the crowd. Like we need to do that like in England because the crowd will love Tai, the crowd will love me, and it'll just be an epic night, man. I would love that fight.
I mean, it seems, especially because everyone did their job tonight from England, it felt like, Paddy had a huge performance, Arnold Allen had a huge performance. Like, you pretty confident that, I saw you talking to Hunter Campbell, you can get this here in England?
Well, why not? Because England's back. England's back. And I'm the main event. Like, someone else can have the main event next time. I don't mind, but we need to go back to England and bring a big banging heavyweight fight to the UK. Like, why not? It's back. Like, we're back. Let's do it.
Yep. And the last thing, I'm sure you're going to be asked this with the call out with Tai. He does the shoey.
Yes.
Most of the time, his opponents are unwilling to do the shoey. Would you guys bet?
Oh,
the shoey?
you better. Like, respect to Tai, I'll do shoeys with him before, during, and after the fight if he wants to. Like, I have no disrespect to Tai. Like, I'm a big fan. That's why I called him out. Like, I'm a big fan of his style. I'm a big fan of him as a person. Absolutely no disrespect, Tai, if you're watching. But I would love to get it on. What an interesting fight that'll be.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.